Hello and welcome to our exhibition, which is all about celebration.
Celebration is important because it tells you about everything that you cherish and love.
I share memories with other people.
I like to share memories with people and I also like to celebrate with other people.
I think celebration is an enjoyable event for you to share with your family and close ones.
I've got a big space in my heart because we African people, we like to celebrate. We celebrate everything. Yeah, celebration involve the preparation, you know. When they say that tomorrow is Christmas, we know that uncle is coming from this way, auntie, my cousin, everybody. So it's that happiness in the air, the arrival of all those people, the mood. It's a great thing in our life because I don't know how we will survive without celebration, celebrating something. Even in death, when someone passed away, we have that specific time to celebrate that person as well, celebrate his life. So celebration is very important, and it transforms our life and give a bit of a meaning. So it's part of us, and I love it.
Celebration brings people together, and it's a sign of love. When you come to these festivals, you'll be enlightened. You will know more from the elders. The elders in the community are called the old ones, or the papas, or the mamas, because they have lived a long time. They know about the culture. The main aim is to bring people together and to educate them more and more.
Celebrations get us through hard times, and that's a lot of what they're about, isn't it, really? And when you think of some of the celebrations, you know, like Christmas, the Festival of Light, or whatever, there are times maybe when the world's a bit dark, and then you bring light into the world through the traditions and the celebrations, and it just keeps you going. Something to smile about, something to laugh about, something to have a drink about, get together, have a party, dance, and yeah, you just sort of pinpointed it for me when you said that. You need them to get through life, really.
Right, I was given these when I was tiny by an elderly friend of my grandmother's. And she'd been given them when she was tiny by her mother. So they are at least 120 years old. And every Christmas, ever since I was 5, these have come out. It's been added to over the years. This was made by one of my children, 50 years ago probably. When I take these out of the box at Christmas, I always have to feel them because they just feel so lovely. And this doesn't really fit in the story, but his an honorary donkey, and I love it because it was made by a very old friend who is no longer with us.
We do have a family tradition of painting and rolling boiled eggs, which kind of, I think, is dying out because it gets some really strange looks. And we have to, you know, obviously paint them as bizarrely or decoratively as possible. And the funny thing about it really is the finding the hill to roll it down, because we used to always go away at Easter and we would be in different parts of the countryside. And this led to some strange things happening, including in the Dales, a farmer threatened to shoot us if we didn't get off his land as we were trying to roll our eggs down his hill, which we thought was on public land because there was a footpath going over it. So that was a bit hairy. And the funny thing about it also is that my 3 daughters, all their boyfriends, partners, whatever you like to call them, who are now all husbands, I would say were a bit reticent at the beginning of this. So you family do, well, what? We have to sit and paint, what? Really, do we? And then we have to roll it down a hill. Well, you should see them now. It's like a football match. It's like, way, I'm off, I'm winning. No, I'm sort of trying to cheat, throwing their eggs instead of rolling them and pushing each other out the way. So I would say it's sort of become quite entrenched, even with the newer members of the family that are coming through marriage. And of course, the kids absolutely love it. So, yeah, long may the egg rolling continue. My egg usually disintegrates halfway down and gets eaten by a passing sheep or something.
In my house we do hide all of the eggs in random places. Sometimes it's literally sometimes they do it 15 minutes away from our house, and I was like...
That's a bit hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
At Easter we used to do what we call jarping, Jarping, of hard-boiled eggs, which basically involved one person smashing their egg onto the end of another person's egg. And then at the end of the whole competition, there'd be one triumphant egg that remained unsmashed. But I think it is a real thing. I don't think I've made it up. I'll check.
We go to our grandparents' house. We stay there for a while, and then our cousins come over and we give each other eggs, and we just spend a lot of time together on Easter.
I bought, mad or what, this box, and it was 12 days of Christmas. And each of the days of Christmas had a metal shape.
Oh, yeah.
And there were crystals, little tiny grass beads.
I've seen that.
And you had to pour them in to the corresponding colours and all these minute little things, and it was so fiddly. And then you put them in the oven and the glass melted and made these. And I did all 12 of them, and how on earth, with 2 small children and probably constantly knackered, I
But that's a way of keeping children occupied in the excitement.
Oh, I don't think they did it.
Pancake Day fell in a fair trade fortnight this time, so we got some fair trade ingredients to make the pancakes, the sugar, and then we had fair trade bananas and Ben & Jerry's fair trade chocolate ice cream to eat with them. And I invited the Action Asylum volunteers to come along. I think there was about 15 of us from probably about 10 different nations, and they all learnt about the whole culture of why we have Pancake Day and what it's all about, and they ate pancakes for the first time, so that was a nice way to celebrate it.
I'm from Cameroon. It's my pleasure to talk about the celebration that takes place in my country. This celebration is called Ngondo. It's a water festival who holds place every first of Sunday of December every year. This festival is a great festival in our country who bring a lot of tribes together. They go into the river called Vuri. There's a special person who they design to go into the water with the basket. And this person, when he goes down to the water, he makes one kingdom. That's what they say, a kingdom of Miengu. And this is, when he's coming up, you bring the basket with news. This news can be good or bad, and this news is going to take place all the years. It will affect people, that's what they say. They dress this special dress for ladies. They call this dress kaba. They have special food in our country. They call ndole, miondo, fufu, lot of food. And they have fun and they raise money. And this Ngondo, years ago, it was meant to sort out a problem in between tribes. But nowadays, they are not doing it anymore, but they keep it like a traditional. Every year it have to take place, and people to bring people together and to bring peace in the tribe, in between tribes. And it's a joyful moment when we have Ngondo in our country. I wish if I can go back to my country and be part of Ngondo again once more.
The month of Ramadan is a month where Muslims fast for the whole month. We're only allowed to eat during darkness, so you would close your fast at sunrise. I think the main reason for fasting is it's to appreciate what we have, and it's to appreciate how people feel that don't have as much as us. It's a month of reflection. It's a month of forgiving. It's a beautiful month, and I don't know, as soon as that month kicks in, I just feel this sense of so much calm and peace in the air.
every time when we eat food, like any fruits, we do not feel very good taste. But when we're fasting whole day, we not
You
eat.
appreciate the food much more.
They give a nice taste, and we can feel how much is very nice we can have.
And how lucky we are. to
How
have
lucky
that
we
food.
are.
And then at the end of Ramadan, so there's usually 30 days of Ramadan. At the end of Ramadan, we celebrate Eid al-Fitr, and that's to celebrate the end of Ramadan. And that you would get together with. It's just like Christmas, really. You would dress up, you would have a nice meal, you get together with your friends and family.
So this is my extremely old recipe book. I think you may be able to see by the look of it. It's very old. I don't know how long, maybe 40 years or something. And it's been really well used and has evidence of being in the kitchen and having lots of things splodged on it over the years, and I treasure this with all its little recipes that go way back. And the one I want to talk about is my mum's recipe for parkin, which is a kind of special gingerbread that you have on bonfire night. She was very good at making it, and so keeping the family tradition going, every bonfire night, which was always quite a special night for us, and since we've lived in Redcar, we've shared it with friends. So I tried to make parkin every bonfire night, and testament to the fact that my parkin does not usually turn out very well is the fact that there's probably about 4 or 5 recipes in this book, all different recipes for parkin, which is evidence of me trying every year to get it right and then being told in no uncertain terms by my family that I haven't actually got it right, which is a bit insulting, really, but oh, there we are, another parkin recipe there, you see. And here we are again, Yorkshire parkin. But anyway, undeterred, I do carry on, and I just have to let the insults really bounce off me, and one year I will make a perfect parkin, I'm sure of this.
I'm from Igbo land, the eastern part of Nigeria. The New Yam Festival is when the new yam comes alive, or rather, when they plant the new yam, is a time for harvesting the new yam. You know, we have the old yam and the new yam. So this yam is something that is very, very, will I say, delicious. How they celebrate it is the elders have to come in the community. People come around from different communities, from cities, come back home. They used to celebrate. It's celebrated around August or September, around that period of time in a year. People come around, they bring the new yam, they bring what we call the palm oil, the red oil rather, or the palm oil from the palm tree. They roast the yam. So this yam, when they cut it, they make some prayers, they share the yam among themselves, so that after eating, as the elders might say, the children will start eating and start celebrating that the new yam, you know, has risen in the community, or rather in the land.
Nowruz is a celebration for Kurdish people or Kurdish community. We celebrate on 21st of March. Every year it represents the new year for us and new life as the spring starts. We can wear all the colors, because it shows us that how life is beautiful, and we can just wear all the colors like green, yellow, red. Of course, we cook a lot of kinds or food kinds, like meat. We make meat, grill meat. So we go outside to natural areas to celebrate the spring, the new year. We make a fire, a big fire, which shows that we ended a dark period of our lives, because we had a story behind this fire, which was about a king who was killing 2 people of our people every day. So one man, his name is Kawa, came and killed this king, and he made a fire on a mountain. So that shows that the dark time ended, and now we have new life. So at that time is so important for us because we really enjoy it, and it means for us because it is the beginning of our lives.
This is something that's from Pakistan, and what happens a lot of times for Pakistani and Indian women, when they get married, they'll be given a dowry from their parents, so they'll be given household items. It's whatever really she asks for, whatever she needs for her future house. And also they give their daughter some material and some dresses as well. So usually they give around about 10 outfits to their daughters. And this is one of mine. When I got married, it was one of my favourite outfits that was given by mum and dad. And I got married in Pakistan, and this outfit, it's inspired from the mountain side of Pakistan, Kashmir side, where a lot of the nomads live. And some of the work they do on materials is absolutely beautiful. Like a lot of this embroidery is hand embroidered. The patterns on it, I just think are just absolutely beautiful, and the colours. The patterns do actually remind me of a lot of the patterns that they use in Africa as well. Yeah, would you agree?
Yeah.
A lot of these colours.
The colour, need to be bright, and it goes with our skin tone, you know, and
yes.
the sunlight.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yeah.
It's a happy colour, I think.
Happy colour,
colours,
yeah.
isn't it? Yes, yeah. A lot of people would call this a kurta. Kurta. K-U-R-T-A. And some people call it a Pathan kurta. So they would say it's inspired from Afghanistan and the mountain areas of Kashmir. That's very special to me. It's definitely something I'll keep for a long time, look after, and pass it down to my daughter as well. Yeah. I don't think it fits me anymore.
Wow, Christine, you look absolutely amazing.
I do look amazing. Honestly, I feel really proud of this dress to wear it for you.
It's my pleasure.
This is a fabric made by me from Nigeria, and the material is called Atiku, Guinea Atiku. So mostly this attire is made for western part of Nigeria. So this is now called Shokoto and Buba. That is up and down. So this is for my daughter, Avia, and I made this for her during Xmas period, before Xmas, for her to celebrate Xmas with. I'm from eastern part of Nigeria. I'm an Igbo woman. So we have our own attire. Actually, this is a traditional attire of Yorubas. This is part of their traditional attire. I just love them. I love wearing the attire, even more than Igbo's attire. So this is for Avia, and it's called Shokoto and Buba, made by me.
Okay, I'm taking you to Africa, you know, coming back again. We get you another husband over there. What I really like to celebrate in my life is, I'm very sorry, but it's my birthday. It's where I find myself loved. I'm very happy to celebrate my birthday. I know I've got 2 children. I love them. I like to celebrate their birthday. But when it comes to mine, it's me. Yeah, it's the special time where we need to be, you know, like a little bit naughty, a little bit, you know.
Celebrate yourself.
Yeah. So ourselves, you know.
Do what you want. Yeah.
We do what we want, you know. We always concentrate on children. What they need, what they want, But at the end, we are.
I really think it's important to celebrate my birthday too. And I can't believe that there are people who say, as you get older, you know, like, oh, you're in your 70s, why do you want to remind people that there's another year added on? Well, why don't I want to remind them? I'm still here, I'm still alive, I'm celebrating that. And I'm hoping to have a lot more birthdays, and I'm really going to make something of it. And why not? Like you say, you do for your kids and you make a fuss of them. No, I just think it's important to think I'm alive and celebrate the fact that you're alive. Yeah. It's a very grand box.
It is a grand box, because getting your wedding photographs used to be a big thing before the digital age. I was married in 1990, and yeah, you had to spend a lot of time choosing the actual physical album, and it's all gold gilt and lettering by Priory Photographic. I had to have like lots of meetings about the photos, and then you have this beautiful like
beautiful photo of her?
Tissue paper, and that is baby Helen. Yeah.
Oh.
I got married when I was 22, and I like kind of look at these and think, God, how did they let us get married when we were such babies?
So this dress, this was from my wedding, which is, you know, almost 50 years ago now. I bought that dress in Miss Selfridge's the day before the wedding in a state of panic, because we just decided to get married. So there was something like 10 people at my wedding. And I got this hat which kept falling off my head, and this bouquet of flowers which I picked from my mum's garden in the morning. So that was how fancy that wedding was. And then my daughter's wedding, where she's wearing the silk 1930s dress that, you know, had to be very expensively altered. I'm wearing a dress I bought in Oxfam for a tenner. So that hasn't changed.
Husband wear one, you wear one. It's more than that, one or two pieces on me, one piece on him.
So you kind of drape it around you.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
And for men, they need to put this on the neck, you know. And for women, they just need to wear that with
like royalty.
Yeah, with the bracelet and the earrings.
They're such lovely beads, aren't they?
Yeah. And
gorgeous.
Makes your day special.
Yeah.
This dress is 41-year-old. Oh. And I've had it since I've been married, which I was married in 1981, September the 12th. And it was a beautiful day that she gave me. And the person I married, my husband, I met him at Upton's in an office down in Southfield Road. There was another office which was called an electrical office, so when the girl wanted to go out of the office, she would come ring me up and say, please can you come and look after the office until I've come back, and I would go in. And this day I said to her, right, you can go wherever you want now. I don't want to go anywhere. I said, well, why have you called me in? And she said, well, there's a lad that works for this department. He would like to take you out. And from then, you know, we went out, and then he asked my mum, could he marry me? And then on September the 12th, 1981, I got married at Cannon Park Congregational Church. And it was so fabulous a day, a wonderful day that I had. And after that, we went to the Shipmate and had a good party.
In the Asian community and culture, so it's mainly Pakistan and India, we have lots of big weddings and big engagement parties. And one of the main things in the weddings and engagement parties is what you're going to wear, especially for the females. And there's certain colours that are worn on certain events. So your average Indian Pakistani wedding would last about a week. To begin with, you would have like an engagement and exchangement of vows. Then you would have midweek, you would have like dance nights. But the groom side of the family and the bride side of the family, they will party separately during that week, and then they will come together on the wedding day. During that week, you've got lots of dance nights, and what a lot of family members or friends will do is they'll give the bride or the groom a treat night. So they will say, I'm going to put on the food tonight and the entertainment tonight. One night before the wedding, it's called the Mendi night, and that's where the bride gets her hands painted with henna. And a lot of her bridesmaids and all the other female members will get their hands painted. The closer you are to the person who's getting married, the more bling you would wear. or the more decorated your outfit would be. So if somebody was to wear this outfit, and this is actually my daughter's outfit, it would probably be for her auntie's Mendy night, or it would be for a very close friend or sisters. On the wedding day, the bride's family will probably all choose the same outfit to wear. They won't clash with the bride because a bride traditionally wears red. So they would choose another colour, but they would all probably choose the same design and the same colour. Whereas the boy side of the family, they would do exactly the same. The females as well, they would buy very similar outfits, if not exactly the same. And the reason that happens is when people go to the wedding, they can instantly spot that, right, that must be the bride's family and that must be the groom's family.
This is mine, and we can, when we go, so we can match properly with the husband. And but if we like more beautiful or feel more nice, I can match with my son as well, because the same color and same outfit is look beautiful.
So I would probably say this would be a Mendy outfit, and with this outfit you would wear lots of blingy jewellery, and the more blingy the better. So you've got first, you've got golden diamante, and you would call this a tikka. So you would wear it like this and you would pin it down. Again, only close family would wear this size. So if you were not that close to the family, you would probably wear one this size.
I know, look at us, I know, just bless.
How do you feel when you look at those?
I feel like protective towards those. That little couple.
Yeah.
Paul was 23 and I was 22. And there's kind of poignancy to them now that I'm widowed as well. Because you were saying, what year did I get married? And you said, oh, so 32 years ago. But it's hard to say, I couldn't say I have been married for 32 years. Because I only was married for nearly 28 years before Paul wasn't there anymore. So it's really weird. You talk about, you still celebrate it, but I feel like it's something I'd really like to still.
And we like this posy one at the end.
Oh yeah, at the end, look at this stylised photo. Look at us looking hopefully towards the future with our glass of sherry. Yeah. But it was something to celebrate. Our marriage was something to celebrate.
So where does this traditional garment come from?
They are the most precious thing I brought with me from Romania. Their name is Ia.
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 All right. Okay.
It's a traditional Romanian blouse.
Yeah.
And they are from the south of Romania, from Argeș.
Argeș. And when would you wear these? On a special occasion?
In the Easter time, in the Christmas time. Sometimes when I go to the church, I love to wear them.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
Yes, they
and it seems like they're all the white, red and black.
Yes,
is that their usual colours?
Yeah, on the south of Romania. We have different colours.
Ah, right. Yeah. So if you were to see the white, the red and the black, people would know this is from the south.
Yeah.
So how old is this one?
This one has over 100.
Over 100 years, wow.
And this is made by my godmother.
Your godmother?
Yeah, she made by her hand.
She made this?
Yes,
one.
She made that. And this one, it's for me. I wear it when I was little.
Right, okay. Yeah.
It was a special gift for me. Yes.
Yeah, so would you pass that one on?
Oh yes, I will pass on my daughter.
Your daughter, and it will keep going
because
like
it's
that.
A special. It's a treasure for me.
Yeah, and it is. It's absolutely beautiful. And you have a picture here.
Yeah, it's from Argeș.
Right. Is that a traditional?
It's a traditional costume. It's all costume, look like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Ia, a scarf.
All right.
And the skirt.
And the skirt with it as well.
It's special for me because I'm Romanian, and I want to respect my tradition and my language and my religion. That's why it's very important for me. For us, like people, Romanian people, this is our image.
Does it make you feel home when you wear it?
Oh, look.
Goosebumps. Does it make you feel like you're back at home?
Emotion.
Back in Romania?
Yeah, very emotional.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I will cry now because I'm so far away from my home and it's very hard. And with this, I'm close to my country and my home.
When I hear there's a celebration going to happen soon, it gives me the most wonderful feeling inside, because I know I'm going to meet people I've not seen for a very long time. It brings very close family together as well. I know there's going to be amazing food on the table and it's an opportunity to get dressed up as well and wear nice things, and it's something that's just different from everyday life. So it's amazing food, getting dressed up, meeting people you haven't met for a long time, and it's a lovely feeling, that, and preparing for it as well. It's something to look forward to. I very much look forward to celebrations, any kind of celebrations, as long as you're with your loved ones.
Mm-hmm.